In this lesson, we're going to look at CS4's new tabbed window interface. And this is really helpful if you are looking at multiple images at the same time, if you want to organize images or compare images that you took, or if you're working on compositing some images and you want to compare them before you put them together. This is a great way to display multiple images at once. And I have about 5 images open here, and they're all from my recent Halloween and Dia de los Muertos parade that I attended. Here's some funny zombies across the street. So anyway, if you look here, we have all of these images open, and they are all open in the same window. If you notice, this particular tab is white, and those are grayed out. That is because this is the active window. You can go ahead and click on the next tab. That's the next tab. That's a zombie on a motorcycle. And then we have a little chihuahua dressed up with all the Frida Kahlos. And this is an image from the Thriller dance. There were people all across the world mastering the dance moves from Michael Jackson's Thriller, dancing at the same time and setting a world record. I luckily got to see that twice. It was very exciting. Then we also have another zombie in a big old classic car going down the street. There's a couple of ways that you can view these images. If you look at this double tab here and you click on that, we can scroll through our images that way. This final image that has a check is the window that is active. We can also go up here to Window, and you notice that these images are listed down there as well. You can click on that one. Another way to scroll through these tabs using your keyboard commands is using the Control tab, and that's going to go backwards through your images. You can also do Shift Control tab, and that's going to go forward through your images. On the Mac, the variation is Command tilde to scroll through, or Command Shift tilde to scroll through. Another new feature in CS4 to view images is this little tab up here, which is called Arrange Documents. And if you click on that little arrow, there are a variety of different ways to view your images. Right now we are in the Consolidate All window. You can look at the images in a grid. You can look at them in a vertical tiled grid. You can look at them 3 up vertically, horizontally. Why don't we look at them in a tile grid? So as you can see, this particular window is active. If I wanted to scroll around in this particular image, I would hit the space bar and I would drag it around, and I have this little hand tool which we will address in our tools lesson. If I activate this particular image down here, hit my space bar, I can drag around there as well. There is another new feature that is useful when looking at multiple images, and that is if you press Shift, space bar, and drag, I can drag all 5 of these images at the same time. Now if I want to get rid of one of these, I can click the X at the top here. If I want to pull one of these images out of the rest and have it in its own window, I can just pick it up and drag it like that, and that is scrollable. If I want that image to return to the groupings, I can do that way by just dragging and dropping. And look, we have 4 up. You can also shift the tabs by just basically picking them up and moving them. So we still have these 4 up, and if you want to return to the consolidated view, all you need to do is go up to this little Arrange Windows or Arrange Documents tab and activate this top one here, Consolidate All, and that will bring you back to the consolidated view. So we are back to our original configuration. That's the new tabbed window interface. And now we'll move on to the next lesson and look at the Applications bar and the Options bar.